Stop everything you're doing right now. Subscribe to the channel if you rocking with Young Dolph. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you rocking with Young Dolph, go ahead and let me know where y'all from. Comment down below. They just got another CMG artist, another one of Yo Gotti's people. They might have hit up Young Dolph, man. They getting everybody. At this moment, you already know that everybody connected from this. They know what they did, man. Yo Gotti, Big Jook, Govan, everybody that got detained for this whole entire thing, they spoke out. They started getting people up, rounding people up. They swept Memphis, man. The feds came in, man, and they got a lot of people, man. So what y'all got to understand is the fact that it's getting closer to the justice for Dolph, man. And Big Moochie Gray spoke out. They found the fingerprints on the U-Haul truck. They know what's up with that. They know where Young Dolph was, who got his keys and everything like that. I want y'all to understand, they try to sell millions of dollars worth of Young Dolph items, possessions, property, and everything like that. Of course, he put down that PRE gets to keep the chains. Keyglock and them get the blue jewelry. Bankroll Freddy, we already seen him with the big blue dolphin chain, the Smurf chain, and everything like that. But all the other stuff, they tried to sell it, man. Young Dolph car collection, they try to sell that. They put that on display. $2.3 million. He was supposed to leave that for trade, man. How many people out there think that Young Dolph's items, everything he owned, all his assets should have been left for his kids, man? I don't know why all of these people that claim they was cool with Young Dolph and everything, now they get all his stuff, man. That should have been left for his kids, because what's his kid going to have when he grow up and realize that Dolph ain't there to provide for nobody, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all got to realize that the people of Memphis, they know what's up, man. They know what's up. They know what's up with the fact that that U-Haul truck is connected to this whole entire thing. They know for the fact what happened at that community center. Everybody try to sweep this under the rug, man. And one of the biggest things in this whole entire case is whose Bentley truck, who's driving that Bentley truck, who's in the back seat of that Bentley truck. I know y'all seen that Bentley truck out there, man. Ain't no way that Bentley truck is riding in front of the Dolph crime scene with his arm out the window. Everything happened. That's a surveillance getaway driver, man. They was watching. They called the shots. They was watching that from that Bentley truck. I'm telling y'all, man. I told y'all. When they released that picture of the Bentley truck, it was just a Photoshop version of what they released weeks before. How are they going to release the picture of the two guys running back to the Benz and forget to put in the Bentley truck that's in the street, man? So this is the thing where everything started going fishy from there. And people in the streets of Memphis, they know what's going on, bro. They know the connections between Keyglock and Trula Mafia. This is why CEO TZ got hit up, man. That was a direct retaliation and get back for Young Dolph. You got to understand, CEO TZ was one of the leaders for Trula and everything. It's a lot of people in Trula who don't rock with Young Dolph, but it's some people in Trula that actually rock with Young Dolph. And same goes for Double R and everything like that. This whole, everybody, Memphis is small. Everybody knew each other before all of them started going into these little cliques and everything like that. That's what happens with most towns when they grow up. A lot of people the same age range in Memphis, man. A lot of people is between 20 and 30, almost 40. And they all grew up with Dolph, Keyglock, Makedas, Raven, Lil Migo, 901, Trigger Trey, Big 30, Moneybagg Yo. They know the connections between Moneybagg Yo and that Bentley truck. That's why he been so quiet. That's why he moved out of Memphis, took all his cars with him. The first thing he did was take his cars with him because his baby mama got hit up. His baby mama was the one driving that Bentley. She got hit up because she connected to that Bentley truck. They seen it parked in the driveway every single day. They never hid that Bentley truck until after people started finding out about that picture that the MPD released with the Bentley in front of the Dolph scene, in front of the Makedas cookie shop, man. Y'all got to see this thing for yourself, man. It's out there. Young Dolph was set up. Comment, let me know if y'all think Dolph was set up, because it ain't no way it's happening like the way that they try to explain it, man. In this whole thing, the two dudes that came out the back door of the Makedas cookie shop, they try to run into the Family Dollar. The people in Family Dollar said, no, you not cutting in line in front of us. Why are you acting like you checking out of the store when you ain't got no groceries in your hand, no shopping cart, no bags, or nothing like that, man? This is the reason why a lot of them people got suspicious inside the Family Dollar. They knew what was going on, man. They knew that them two people have been the ones who pretty much just ran out that place and hit a lick on the cookie shop. They heard the shots coming from the cookie shop, and they seen the two dudes run into the Family Dollar right after. One of them, he had the 9, the other had the 45 on the waistband. They was wearing tank tops. Both of them was wearing tank tops. Then they run out the Family Dollar and go to 901 Trigger Tray car. 901 Trigger Tray car was right on the corner of the Family Dollar, man. At the corner of the Family Dollar, where the intersection meets, where the parking lot goes to an L, the 901 Trigger Tray Ford truck was right there, man. They had the Ford Explorer truck. It was the gray and tan one parked right there. It was at least 5 different cars that was all around the perimeter watching Young Dolph every move, man, because there was a lot of people that was seeing what was going on to confirm the hit at the cookie shop. In case Dolph escaped, in case his security came up, in case his brother got them, there was a lot of people put in place. But the two dudes that ran out the cookie shop right after dumping the rounds inside the back hallway, they ran to 901 Trigger Tray car, and that's where they got picked up and fled the scene, man. 2 hours before Young Dolph got there, them trucks was already in place. 901 Trigger Tray pulled up to the side of the Makedas cookie shop and Family Dollar 2 hours before Young Dolph was hit up, man. I want to send my condolences to Young Dolph. R.I.P. to Dolph. R.I.P. to Flipper, man, because if y'all rocking with Flipper, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you rocking with Dolph, man, because at this point, we getting that justice for Dolph. We know for a fact that them people inside the cookie shop seen the two dudes running from the front and didn't do nothing, man. They went and ran back. That's how you know for a fact that Dolph was already out at that point. They carried Dolph. You got to remember that. It was 3 people seen in the back of the cookie shop carrying something out of the U-Haul. It looked like a big bag, and they brought it in to that back manager's office. That's why they never let anybody in that back hallway of the cookie shop. That cookie shop was sealed off and boarded up, so you couldn't see what happened in that back hallway. It was a whole struggle back there. Dolph was trying to get up and get out of there. He knocked the fire extinguisher off the wall. You got to remember, how did that plant get moved from that front lobby? Because they had to have moved Dolph by that window, and by the way that everything was looking, the shots came from inside the store. They already said that. Makedas Raven said in that first interview, everything happened inside the shop. It was inside the store. Then they came back and got him on that because they caught him lying and saying that they try to change their story, man. You can't change your story. One thing is that whenever the people are trying to figure out what happened, when somebody changes their story multiple times, when they change their story multiple times, man, you know, man, that they trying to hide something, that they was trying to cover something up. I want to let y'all know, man, we rocking with Dolph. This should have never happened to Dolph, man, because a lot of people was hating on Dolph. He was coming up. Them folks was trying to get with CMG, and that's really why Dolph ended up there, getting dumped off there and getting set up there, because the two sides had to come down to picking what you was going to do. Was you going to be with PRE or were you going to be with CMG? If you were PRE, it's a lot of people that's going against you, because this a lot. It's not easy to be the number one, man. It's not easy to do it on your own, to get your bag and not have to worry about having your hands out to another man, because Yo Gotti had to do that when he got put on with CMG by Jay-Z. Everybody else that signed to Yo Gotti, they had to stick their hands out and get the deal. Dolph never got an advance, man. That's what they was hating on him for. He was making hundreds of millions of dollars without having to do the same thing Yo Gotti did, man. And at the end of the day, y'all got to realize that it's jealousy, envy, and greed, man. Big Jook Govan, they took a bond. They pleaded out. You know who paid for that. You know who paid for that, man. The bread comes from CMG for everybody. So once the feds look into who sent the bread, who sent the money to do the whole hits, that's when they actually gonna be able to figure out and get the head of the snake, because they already got the mastermind, they already got the ringleaders, they got the pawn pieces, the dudes who ran up to the shop, Cornelius Smith, Justin Johnson, Straight Drop Brother is telling on everybody. Straight Drop Brother is the real person who's gonna break this open, because he's gonna be the one to tell them where the money came from. Who did Big Drip get that $40,000 from? Where did Govan get that $90,000 from? And if y'all know, go ahead and comment and let me know what y'all think, because a lot of people, a lot of y'all already know what's going on, man. Everybody that's connected, we hearing a lot that's going on in the streets, and they saying that CMG, a lot of them dudes is on the run. Yo Gotti's on the run right now. Yo Gotti on the run in Bali. Angela Simmons paid him to get on that flight to leave the country, man, because you can't get expedited or deported from Bali. And so that's why a lot of people hit. That's why Yo Gotti in Bali, and that's why Black Youngsta moved to Mexico, so they could avoid the whole U.S. Marshals agents and everything like that. Man, this Rico was real. The feds got a 99% success rate. So once they find out where all these dudes is hiding out, it's over with, man. CMG, PRE ended up getting this one, man. The karma behind Young Dolph came back as Dolph land. If you rocking with Young Dolph, go ahead and like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe, man.